long time no see. I've been a busy bee, a busy man, and I just thought I'd make a quick video just to show you where I'm up to again. I haven't really been keeping track of the build, like filming the build, because you know, I've been grabbing sort of 20 minutes here, 30 minutes here, hour here, whatever. My mate's come over to help me. We just cracked on and got some bits and pieces done whenever I've got time, really. So I haven't really had much time to film. So what I've been basically working on the last couple of weeks is the kitchen. So I was getting all the worktop glued up and all that. That'll be in another video. I'll show you that when I install it. But I'll show you the kitchen units. Oh, suit you, sir. I'll show you the kitchen units. That's a gas locker. Kitchen units. Going to have a sink and a hob and a bit of work surface. So that's where I am with the kitchen units. So I've ordered a lot of stuff, so everything's like big money now, coming into that point at which everything is big money. So I've ordered, well, it's arrived. I've bought the cooker hob and I've bought the sink. They were a fortune. I don't know how they can justify the money, honestly. These things, there's nothing to them and they charge an absolute fortune, but it's the world we live in. So I bought those. So I've also ordered a table, swing out table. I've also ordered the gas locker bulkhead regulator, LPG regulator, the pigtail that goes from the gas bottle to the regulator, the copper pipe that goes from the regulator to the cooker, ready to get that all plumbed in. What else? A few other bits and pieces that I've ordered. The only thing I haven't ordered at the moment is the tap. With the tap, I'm just going to have cold water for now. I'm not going to bother with a boiler. I'm not going to bother with all that. I thought by the time the boiler heats up, I'll boil a kettle, you know. So I'm just going to have a cold tap. Now there's two questions I've got for you guys. Now one is the cold, because of the design of the sink, the tap won't sit inside the sink like a lot of the Smith ones. It's a Thetford Argent sink with a lid. So I'm going to need a tap that can swing out the way, open the lid, swing the tap over the sink and so on. I can't find one with a horizontal swivel that's a cold feed only. I can only find a horizontal swivel that's hot and cold. If anyone knows of any options, it just seems that there's loads and loads of options if you're having a proper mixer tap, but very few options if you're just having cold feed. So I think anyone can think of that. And also, or this is the other question, or does anyone know if it's possible to wire the hot and cold feed of a mixer tap to one cold feed in the water tank? Like, for example, would I be able to put the hot and cold feed to a T that goes to a single, the single tube to the water pump? It's only going to be one of those submersible pumps. That normally comes up onto the tube of the tap. With the micro switch, turn it on, pumps the water. So does anyone know why I couldn't, to keep my options as wide as possible, if I couldn't get a mixer tap and have the hot and cold feed teeing down to a single tube into the cold water container? Anyone can think, I don't know if it will work. You know, I don't want to waste money buying a mixer tap and then, well, it would be nice to buy a mixer tap, because then if I do have hot water in the future, I've got the tap then. Yeah, let us know, because it's a bit beyond me. I can't work it out in my head. I don't really know about the plumbing side of it. So yeah, that's why I'm really concentrating on the kitchen. And the weird thing is, because over the build, I'll do bits and pieces to the other things. So I'll do bits and pieces to the, say, the electrics, and that's going to be coming up again soon. I'm going to need to concentrate on the electrics again. And I had it all in my head. I had diagrams. I've got diagrams, and I had it all in my head, and I knew where everything was wired, knew where it was going to go, I knew where everything was going to be sited. I knew how the wiring layout was going to be. Then I switch and I start doing the kitchen, and it's taken up a lot of my time. Good couple of weeks, you know, with work and the house and everything else. You know, I've been grabbing time to do the kitchen when I can, and now all of that's gone out my head. so I'll have to get back to basics again with the electrics. But we're almost there. I reckon I'd love to get this van finished, or I'd like to get the van usable by May, the beginning of May. So I've got a month and a bit. All the other little bits and pieces can be done as I go along, but get it functional, you know, get the kitchen in, working. Oh, that's the other thing I ordered, seat cushions. Now I ordered the seat sponge for the seating. There's going to be another seat box at the front. £152. They wanted £480 with covers. I said, you know what, just give me the cushions, I'll sling a throw over them. £480. I don't know anyone that makes cushion covers. I don't know anyone that can make them. Don't know anyone that knows anyone that makes them. Not like years ago everyone would have had a sewing machine. So I'm just going to get some throws, throw them over there, put them on. So I've ordered like the thick foam, proper seating foam for these. I can't wait for that to come. It's going to be so much more comfortable sitting in here. I love sitting in here. Love sitting in here. That's the only thing. Oh, I've got to get mattress as well. But what I really love, I spend a bit of time sometimes just sitting in the van, getting a feel for the layout, getting a feel for the way things are. Am I happy with the layout? Which I am. Do I like the way it feels? Could I live with this? And I really do like it. And the more time I'm in here, the more time I want to spend in here. I don't want to get out. That's got to be a good thing, isn't it? But the van does need a really good run. It hasn't been run for a good couple of months, so 2 or 3 months. So I start it up every now and again, but it really needs to get out on a good run. I'll be doing that soon. There's nothing else to really report at the moment. Still thinking about doing a live feed. I'll work out how to do it. That's about it. Yeah, so I'll just show you. I'll quickly just show you the kitchen cupboards again. And explain to you what I did. So, kitchen cupboards. All I've got is a 4x2 frame. This is all loose at the moment. 4x2 framing all the way around. 3x1 door framing. You saw me do the video where I used the pocket hole screws to make the framing. Tongue and groove in the middle, recessed in the back. That's painted Lauren green with chalk paint. And the frame and the doors I've just had one coat of white Osmo oil, and with a very light rub down to give that, so you can still see the wood grain underneath, which I quite like. Now, although both of these have had one coat of Osmo oil each, they're different colours, and that's because it's different types of timber. But not different types of timber, I think different batches of timber. They're both pine, but different grades, I suppose. This is like very much like builder's grade 2x2, and this is much nicer. I mean, it's got beautiful grain on it, and I really wanted to leave it. I didn't want to give it another coat to try and match that. The handles, got these little green ceramic handles, and I saw those in Homebase. So I bought the ceramic handles, hoping that they would match, because I didn't have any reference with me for the green, and they're not exactly the same, but I think they go quite nicely. I've also got magnet catch inside, so that just clicks onto the magnet. I'll probably have another catch. The hinges have got to have the screws painted over. I've got to paint over the screws in the green. These were rustic hinges. I decided to paint those, and there's a bit of whatever it is on the hinges, whatever chemicals on the hinges starting to bleed through, which is giving it a really rustic look, which I quite like. So it's very much like I wanted, really. So I'm really pleased with that. That's the start of my kitchen build. I was worried first of all it'd be a bit girly. I kept asking my daughters, you know, and they went, well, we're girls, so we're gonna think, you know. But I quite like it. I don't think it's too girly. I think it's a bit like rustic meets shabby chic. You know, that's kind of, I like that. I like that. So we'll see how the rest pans out. What do you think I should do with the walls? White Osmo oil to match in with that? Let's see. Anyway, that's enough of me waffling on. Thanks for watching, guys. Tick the like button, the bell if you want to see more videos, and I'll try and get one up as soon as possible when I get the worktop in and the cooker and the sink. Try not to leave it so long. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and for being patient with me not putting videos up so often. I'll catch you soon. Let's crack on.